Bible prophecy in the news for this Thursday, September 24th, 2015. First, let's go to this story, and I'll do my best to provide the links below for you. Hundreds killed in stampede outside Mecca, where the Muslims pray, facing towards Mecca to where the pagans worship this moon god Allah. Hundreds are killed in stampede outside of Mecca. Saudi Arabia, September 24th, Reuters. At least 717 pilgrims were killed on Thursday in a stampede at Mina outside the Muslim holy city of Mecca, where some 2 million people are performing the annual pilgrimage, Saudi authorities said. At least 805 others were injured in the crush which occurred when two large groups of pilgrims arrived together at a crossroads on Street 204 in the camp city, a few kilometers east of Mecca, the Saudi Civil Defense said. The pilgrimage, the world's largest annual gathering of people, has been the scene of deadly disasters in the past, including stampedes, tent fires, and riots. Safety is a politically sensitive issue for the kingdom's ruling Al Saud dynasty, which presents itself internationally as the guardian of Orthodox Islam and custodian of its holiest places in Mecca and Medina. And here are just some photographs for you so you can see. I won't present the entire article, but you can see some of the scenes outside of Mecca where so many are injured. Let's get the number again. It's let me go back to the top. Here again, 805 others injured. 717 is the count right now. At least 717 pilgrims were killed in this stampede. Let's go on to some more news, Bible prophecy. And our next story for Bible prophecy in the news: Pope Francis' first whirlwind day in U.S. focused on climate change, reconciliation, and I just uploaded a video this morning on climate change. It's just global warming repackaged. There is no crisis with the climate. It's all about the end times, the new world order, the one world government, one world religion. Let's see what's going on in the news.
In a speech on the White House South Lawn on the first full day of his U.S. trip, Pope Francis on Wednesday urged the United States to help tackle climate change and touched on other divisive U.S. political issues such as immigration and economic inequality on his first visit to the world's richest nation, and months after he made the environment one of his top concerns by issuing a landmark encyclical letter to the church. The Argentine pontiff described President Barack Obama's efforts to reduce air pollution as encouraging.
Air pollution, climate change, and it's got to have something to do with them powering up CERN. They've got to have some global warming. If they don't burn up the earth, there's your climate change and the Antichrist system agenda, one world religion. What is he going to do while he's here? We're going to find out what he's going to address Congress today. A one world currency, open borders, and we are seeing the emergence of the Antichrist on the world stage. Let's go to some more news. We're going to talk about blood in the water here in a moment, but I usually don't play the advertisements or the commercials before a video plays, but I think you need to see this.
Dear world, we are presently witnessing a disturbing warming of the climatic system. Politics and business have been slow to react.
There you go. Climate change, global warming repackaged, and this is the Pope's agenda.
Leaving an inhabitable planet to future generations is up to us.
CERN is going to leave an inhabitable planet for future generations if the world isn't burned up by fire, and we find that in the living word.
Let ours be a time remembered for the firm resolve to achieve sustainability and the joyful celebration of life.
There we go. There's the Pope, the Antichrist. Let's find out what's going on with Bonner and this coup.
Capitol Hill is on edge as it might be on the brink of trying to stage a coup against John Boehner. Conservatives have threatened to shut down the government on October 1st if Congress Congress doesn't strip federal funding for Planned Parenthood. Boehner thinks a shutdown will be a disastrous idea for the party in a key election year, and his party might be growing disgruntled as questions remain about his political future.
All right, let's move on to some more prophecy in the news. Here's some breaking prophecy news, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Obama isn't the first U.S. president accused of being secretly Muslim. There's no secret. It's not a secret. His Muslim faith, and I'll just share a little bit of this with you. In a Republican primary season that has stoked fears of the undesirables and the undocumented in our midst, like, where's his birth certificate, and he's a Muslim, it now seems to be the Muslims' turn. Last week, Donald Trump let slide the comments of a man at a New Hampshire town hall meeting who called President Obama a Muslim, described Muslims as a problem in this country, and suggested it was time to get rid of them. On Sunday, on Meet the Press, Ben Carson described Islam as inconsistent with the Constitution and said he absolutely would not agree with putting a Muslim in the White House. And this is just rhetoric, mainstream media news, trying to go back to how the immigrants came here to this new country. And, it's just trying to promote Islam in the United States and in the world. So we're going to go on to the very next story, Bible prophecy in the news. You can watch it live. You can watch it live. The Antichrist, false prophet. Pope Francis delivered his address to Congress as part of his first visit to the United States. Pope Francis will address Congress Thursday morning. The Pope, who arrived, who arrived in the U.S. on Tuesday, will speak to a joint session of Congress in the House of Representatives chamber at 10 o'clock a.m. That's Eastern time. He's expected to touch on a variety of issues, including what? Including CERN, blasting a hole into the center of the earth to change the climate. Climate change and income inequality. Income inequality. We must have this one world currency. The mark of the beast. Watch the live stream above, and it's going to be interesting. And I guess this is where you can go if you want to waste your time or watch the New World Order, the Antichrist, come on the world stage. You can go here. Who will be the one, the son of perdition, the lawless one, the one that will just woo the crowds, and then the multitudes will love him, and he'll be a religious figure coming from the Roman Empire or the Vatican. And look at this. This is your end time Bible prophecy in the news for September 24th, 2015. And the whole world was just in awe of the beast. Leave me comments. God bless you today. Are you saved? Are you saved? Do you not see the signs? Do you not see what's taking place in the world, on the world stage? You need to accept Jesus today. Please leave me a personal message on my YouTube channel right here. Please let me give you some scripture and guidance. Please accept Jesus today. Leave me comments, everyone.